Hey, Grand Rising, everyone. Prayers and blessings. Just pray in the name of Yahushua, Jesus of Nazareth, that all of you are being blessed this Shabbat as I am. I was just laying down and just kind of praying within myself, and doubts, come up. Just the evidence of Yahuwah is so powerful. So I wanted to share this with you guys because this is a wild testimony that one of many that I will be putting online. But this thing behind me here says grateful. This thing right here. And so I'd actually gotten this van, and at that time I had a bunch of stencils because I would do wood signs and then put LED lights behind them and like light them up. Kind of like this one behind me, but the letters would be all lit up in different colors. So I go into a thrift store shortly after getting the van, and I was just so grateful for the van. It was a miracle how I had gotten this van. So I was at this thrift store one day. I didn't really find anything in the thrift store, a couple little things, and I went up to the counter and purchased them, and there was a bunch of brown bags, like, that you used to keep lunch in back in the day. And so the lady asked me, kind of smart butt, "Oh, you want to buy a mystery bag?" And I'm like, "What? Like, what's in them?" She's like, "Well, it's a mystery, and they're $5." And I was like, why not? Like, y'all had blessed me. I had plenty enough money. I thought, cool, it helps the thrift store a little bit. If there's nothing in it, it gives them $5. I'm good with that. So I get out to the van. I briefly look into the bag. I tear open the bag a little bit, and I had just got the van. I had a lot of stuff going on at the time. So I kind of just peered into the bag and kind of put it to the side. But I seen these things in there that kind of looked like stencils, but I didn't see all of them. They were like put together in this little package, and they were in this bag with a bunch of other stuff like cornmeal mix and like just crazy stuff. So I glance, I see there's like probably some stencil things in there or whatever, and I stuff the bag to the side. Well, the thought had come to me after that point. I don't know when, but after that point and before I had found out what was in the bag. Man, if those are stencils, if they're letters, I would just had grateful in my spirit. I was so grateful and so amazed at what Yah had done for me. It was just a testimony about this van, which I might share in another video. I was thinking that if these were stencils and they were all ABC, I was thinking to myself, well, maybe I'll string them together into the word grateful and hang it in my van so that like I always remember the goodness of our great Heavenly Father. And holy is my witness. Like, I thought of this, stringing these letters together. Well, I don't know if it's the next day or when it was, but when I had some downtime, I was kind of putting the van together and stuff, and I see this bag. And so I pick up this bag and I start going through it, and I go through all the other stuff first because I was thinking of maybe I'd do this project of like stringing these letters together and making them say grateful. So I'm like, cornmeal, nah, it's no good. There was like just some stuff for like houses and stuff, clothespins, like just a bunch of useless stuff that a thrift store would put in a mystery bag, So I kind of get all that into a pile and throw it away. And last I pull out these things, which I thought were stencils, ABC letter stencils. And I couldn't believe it. I pulled out the pack, and as I pull out the letters and I start sifting through them, I notice they're all connected together with this little blue rope. And it already says grateful. It blew my mind. I'm thinking I'm going to have to get I have some string somewhere, and I'm thinking of how I'm going to attach these stencils and just take out the letters that spell grateful and put them together. And I kid you not, I was so Mind blown. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for experience, dude. This this was so divine and so incredible. It rocked my world. I remember I just sat there and like stunned, just stunned, dude, for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, then I just started saying, there is no possible way on freaking earth that I could think that this was something else and I was going to string it together to make the word grateful and hang it in my van. And not only are there only the letters there to spell grateful, but it's already strung together. I just couldn't believe it. Even as I hung it in my van, I was just, oh man, I hope I was praising Yahuwah. I was stunned. I was like, this is you. There is no possible way in the world that I just bought this mystery bag from a thrift store and I thought there were some stencils in it. So I was going to take out the letters to so grateful and hang them together. And I pull this thing out and it already says grateful. That's, I don't know. It's very personal to me. I was just laying here today and I was just kind of praying inside of me and just having some doubts, you know. And I look over and that's how good he is. That's how great he is. And you think he got mad when we doubted him? It just hurts him. Because he is worthy. He is faithful. He deserves it. But you know what? He still meets me in my doubts. And he still provides evidence. Like, I have physical evidence that the invisible Yah moved on my behalf. Through circumstances that you could not orchestrate. So, all praise to the Most High, El the Almighty, our Abba Father in heaven, and the great, great Shepherd, Jesus of Nazareth, Yahushua HaMashiach. Later, guys.